Hey everybody, it's Taki117 back with Taki Space Program. I know it's been a while, but the reason for that is because, well, I bought a house and I've moved. And this ship, I'm also low on funds, conveniently enough. I only have 11,000 funds. The reason for that is because I've decided to upgrade my research and development building so that I can unlock the rest of the tech tree and I don't have to wait anymore, since I only have one more 300 science node that is going to get unlocked here pretty quick. So this rocket was originally scheduled for a different mission, but I think I'm going to do SynCom 3, which was the first geostationary satellite. So we're going to start our countdown and hope for the best. Three, two, one, ignition, and so in our last episode we went to Venus, and I have a Mars window coming up here in 150 days, I believe. So I have the Mariner 4 mission available, and that will take us to Mars. It's going to be very similar to the Venera mission in that I don't have to orbit, but I'm probably going to end up orbiting. Unfortunately, I need more funds to be able to build the rocket to get there. Okay, here we go. Now, I know this rocket has plenty of Delta V to complete the mission. I'm not too terribly worried about that. Not really worried about a whole lot, actually. What I am worried about is this Vostok 6 mission that I've recently built on a budget. Very tight budget. That's actually why I only have 11,000 funds and not the 24,000 that I had, because I had to build another rocket capable of carrying a Kerbal into orbit and leaving them there for a day. Okay, this rocket is going good. So far, so good. Apoapsis is creeping up nicely. 19 kilometers. We are 10 kilometers downrange. Mach 1.9, Mach 2. Start increasing our horizontal velocity here. There we go, 20 degrees seems like a good place to hold it. Getting some of re-entry effects here. One minute to apoapsis. Mach 4. Getting ready to drop that first stage. When it runs out, however, I'm going to coast for a little bit. Point orbit prograde and do a little bit of a roll maneuver. So I can get on the proper heading. Now, I'm not worried about altitude. There's the moon up there. Okay, 48 kilometers. Go ahead and deploy that. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened there. Good news, however. Let's activate that and point it back at Earth. Anyway, the good news, however, is that my rocket survived 60 kilometers. Okay, we are still accelerating to orbit. We are now officially hypersonic, by the way. Hypersonic is Mach 5. And I'm now going to take make use of the Oberth effect to push my apoapsis out to the necessary altitude. I'm getting a little warm. This is okay. I'm getting a lot warm. Wow, look at all those temperatures. And there they go. They're gone. Okay. So now we're going to circularize. Oop, no, I do want to circularize at the next apoapsis, create and execute. And hopefully this gets us kind of close. It says between 7.5634 and 8 hours. Once again, I'm not sure if that's Kerbal time or Earth time, and I'm not sure which I have my orbit or my display set to. But we are officially out of the atmosphere now, traveling, well, backwards, technically. And here we go. Just a few seconds from ignition. There we go, ignition of the second stage. Now, of course, you'll notice my inclination is at like 30 degrees. So I do need to bring that down. That's not going to be an issue. Okay, so I do need to increase my orbital period just a little bit, but I'm going to actually change my inclination first, so I'm not guessing. Change inclination to 0. Create and execute. Actually, I want the nearest. There we go. Take me an hour to get there. Ooh, that is a beautiful picture of the Earth. Fortunately, MacJeb will warp for me. Then you got the Moon, Jupiter, Uranus, looks like Callisto out there, which I believe is the moon of Jupiter. Now we're pointing towards Earth's south pole, which you can actually see down here, and there's Australia. Like I said, I do have plenty of Delta V for this mission, so that's not an issue. If nothing else, I will just jettison my second stage here. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it attached to cut down on my debris. Not sure where this Vostok 6 mission is coming from. It's a little concerning, actually. There's Mars over there. Okay. So let's... My orbital period is currently 5.5 hours. I need to make that longer, which means I need to make my orbit bigger. Circularize. So I'm gonna fiddle with this, and move on to the next mission. So now I got some inclination, I got some eccentricity. Inclination I'm not worried about, it just has to be below 3 degrees. It's the eccentricity that's important. But I have a feeling that when this orbital period says 6 hours, it will think it's between 7 and 8, and I will be good to go. Anyway, I will keep faffing around, but the next thing you'll see is my next mission. So, I'll be back. Okay, I lied. The next thing you're gonna see is not the next mission. It's me completing this one. So we now have a satellite in synchronous orbit over, conveniently enough, Australia. So now we're gonna go on to the next mission, and here we are on the pad with our redesigned orbiter spacecraft. Now, fair warning, I don't know if this is going to make orbit. I've added quite a bit of weight since the last time it flew, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I have Ferret Kerman in here, and we are going to begin our countdown. Take a deep breath, cross some fingers, some toes, maybe a leg. Now the good news is, she just has to get to orbit. I don't have to go anywhere. She has to get to orbit and come back. Back is the easy part. I'll go ahead and roll while I'm nice and low. So this is based off sort of the Mercury Redstone rocket. But you know what? You don't really care about that. I'll shut up and see you in orbit. And for those of you good at math, as you can see, I am about 260 meters a second short of orbit. So I knew I was cutting it close, and I'm not going to redesign this part, because this part works. I am, however, going to extend those to see generating plenty of electric charge. And there we go. I am out of fuel. So I'm gonna flip around here. See what this is set at. Good. Just kind of coasting.
Okay, so remember Falconer while he EVA? He's not while he was
the good news is I did a couple more contracts and I do have a few more funds. Ooh, and I can unlock a new tech node. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to jettison my service module here. Now my parachute is activated. There is Mars up there. So let's hope we can at least recover her. My service module exploding up there. See pieces of probably the solar panels. More explosions. Only about 2 G's of deceleration. That's not bad considering. Stand by for parachute deployment. Good shoot. Alright, now we're just going to drift down. I gotta lie, that was a little nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure if I was going to slow down fast enough. And there we go. I am going to take a crew report, apparently. EVA. Surface sample, EVA report. Get back inside. So, mission not a complete waste. We're going to try again. Good news, everyone! So we've completely, no, not completely, we've redesigned the first stage of our orbiter. We now have solid rocket boosters on the side to give us the thrust we need, and a larger fuel tank with a more efficient engine to give us the duration we need. This one will almost certainly get to orbit. Here we go. Now, like I said, I did not touch this upper stage here. More good news. Ooh boy, this one's cooking gas now. Anyway, more good news. I've completely unlocked the 300 science tier, and I'm waiting on my D, facility to finish, so I can unlock the not the advanced automation, unlock ascent guidance, so I don't have to sit here the whole time and essentially manually fly this thing. Or semi-automatically, I guess would probably be the better term. Boy, are we cooking now. Oh, I think I heard him hit the ground back there. Maybe. I don't know, I heard something explode. Kilometers, 25 degrees. Okay, now we're just pushing into orbit, hoping my solar panels don't explode. So those are important. I'm actually going to cut my throttle to 1/4. Now, of course, note, actual rocket engines can't do that. They go more or less full thrust until they run out of fuel, essentially. Because this is a game and not real life, we can do what's called a deep throttle of our engines. 124 kilometers. Not bad. I really like the way these solar panels look when folded up. Reminds me of the TIE Fighter from Star Wars. Alright, extend our solar panels, create and execute our circularization burn, and we are going to sit there for a good day or so. There we go, we're in orbit, we're generating plenty of electricity. Alright, now we just gotta sit in orbit. That's all for this episode. I'm Taki117, and remember, it's only rocket science.